hello and welcome back to our beautiful Ascension channel. Tonight is going to be for our lovely Leos. So, do you want to take a minute and say thank you to everyone who has liked, subscribed, commented, shared? We appreciate you so much and so greatly. We are slowly growing, and it is a beautiful thing. I didn't know that one person would want to actually listen to me, so let alone we're at about 300 and something. And so it warms my heart that you guys actually are responding and like the readings that I'm putting out. So I appreciate you very much and thank you so much. So with that said, as you can see, I've already started pulling. I was going to ask Spirit, give me all the energy surrounding Leo placement, please. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Leo. And they started, cards just went everywhere before I even got a chance, y'all. So yeah, that's where we are. Spirit, I did it with my pendulum and they picked the Love is Love deck. So I feel strongly for a lot of you, this is going to be a love reading. So yeah, that's where it is, and that's where we're getting started. Spirit, show me the cards. Show me above Leo. What is above them in their head? And what is at the heart space? Okay. What is at the root? What is Leo receiving, Spirit? What are they receiving? Okay. And what are they giving? Any blocks? Any blocks for the Leo? Okay. Transition below. Spirit is very, goes where it goes. Transition above, below. All right. Okay. Leo, I don't think it's ironic. The numbers of the cards have been meaning something lately. So even here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is about things coming full circle. So let's talk about this. I strongly feel it's love, even though I'm going to be open to whatever Spirit is giving. Sun, Moon, and Rising. I feel like a lot of sun energy here with this love. So not saying that it's anything less for the moon and the rising, but definitely lots of association here with the Leo sun, with the love. So let's talk about where we are and where we're going. The 6 of Cups energy. Oh, in your head, you're thinking about all of the good times. It is the nostalgia. It is where things kind of were versus where they are now. I feel like for a lot of you, you're seeing things in a different space than what it was. Yeah, that is in your head. You're kind of caught there. What you want, where you are and what you had versus what you actually want in your heart. I feel like for some of you, there's either some discord with the partner, person, or love. And maybe even to the point of where the things that you want and they want are not aligning. For some of you, this is like professional things not aligning. For some of you, this is it's not aligning just where I thought it would be or even where I thought it would go. That energy is kind of changed or shifted in a lot of ways. For on your receiving side, this has been long term. I get 3, 5, 7. So a Spirit is giving me the odd numbers, but I feel like for you, in terms of time frame, 3, 5, 7. For a lot of you, it's been 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, but this has been a staple in your world where you kind of have this person and they have been a priority for a really long time. So even to think about either the discord that is happening or the separation that is happening, it is affecting you in many ways. This is your receiving. On your giving side, the Ace of Cups, it's almost like this feeling of I just want to be happy. I want to give love to this person. I want to be everything that they are, but I also need that in this space to be reciprocated. And if that's not being what I need it to be, I may need to look at things differently. So there is definitely a space here where you feel, and although it doesn't show it, I'm just going to say what Spirit is giving me, where you may feel undervalued in your actual relationship in some way. Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to be honest, and this is very hard for me to do, but I'm going to read. Y'all want me to read the cards, and I'm going to read the cards as they come out, right? And for many times, you can get a card and it'll mean something different. Here, this Queen of Pentacles energy tells me that a lot of this long term has been about security. It has been about, for one of the other person, and I feel like it's not so much you, Leo, it is your partner, that this may be a space where, because you are the provider, because you are amazing, because you are in this space of long-term energy, that it has been about the security. And maybe your partner is at a space where they are unknown. And I say that in a space of like on the fence, or I get very trying to make a decision, or figuring out what they're doing with their future. Maybe their profession is taking them away from you. There's a lot of different reasons and things that may be happening. But the one thing I can see is it's been secure for both of you. Maybe it was secure for you, Leo, for emotional reasons, but it's been lacking in some form for emotional reasons for your partner. So, there's definitely some evaluation that needs to be happened here, because this Ace of Cups, where you just want to be happy and you were giving everything you have to this, and all of your love and all of your being and all of your happiness, it's almost as if like you're doing all of this, you're giving, you're pouring everything out of your cup, but they are just not in this space of receiving. That is not something that you can do anything about. It is something that they have to experience on their own. You can continue to give and give and give and give and give and give. If that person's not ready, if they're not in a space to receive, if there's healing that they need to do before the receiving, then it's going to be a space where you're really going to have to allow them to grow. And I'm going to say it because Spirit says it. You're going to have to allow them to go and grow, right? And that may be in a space that doesn't involve you. It may be in a space where it has to be without you. I think that's okay. That is okay, because they can't fully receive you in their own insecurities. They can't fully receive you if they're in a space of doubt in their head. They can't fully receive you if they are at a space where they don't know what they want. Like, all of these things are important, and you don't just stay in something because it's comfortable. That's a lot said, right? But Spirit says you can't. You can't just stay in this because it's comfortable. You can't just stay in this because it's what you're used to. They can't just stay in it anymore because it was stable. Like, if you are in this space of discord, it is because it is Spirit bringing it to this space for a reason. Because maybe you're about to move on into the journey of family and marriage. Maybe you're getting to a place where, you think everything's okay, but Spirit's like, we need to point it out that it's not, because what we don't want you guys to do is go forward into something and somebody in their head, that Five of Pentacles, it's not right. They don't know what they want. They're confused. It is a lot going on in the head. And the last thing anybody should do is go through a commitment, be in this space where you make your partner believe that it's happy, and it's not, right? And that hurts. That hurts me to say that for y'all, because Leos, y'all are committed, y'all are strong, y'all are providers, y'all are all the good things. So you need to be on the receiving end of all the good things, right? But I would love to be able to say that that's what I see, but I don't. Five of Pentacles, although you're in your head, your partner is in their head more than you're in your head, which is triggering. And I had to use the word because Spirit said use the word triggering. It is triggering for you. It is triggering for them. It is in a space where this is I want to say test, but I also feel like it's a space where it's forcing your partner or you, whichever one it receives to, but it is forcing one of you to evaluate what you really want. Because if this continues to be long-term and you expect to be happy, you're going to have to learn to balance. This Two of Pentacles, you're going to have to learn to balance. You're going to have to learn to make it work. You're definitely going to have to learn. Twos for me are all about freaking communication. And if you don't have a space down where you feel like you got a safe space and you can communicate with your partner, then you almost might want to think about letting it go before you can think about continuing and this going into being this happy family space. I see this for some of you where you overcome the hump. you work on the issues, and you are able to go forward into this happy family, be married, move forward, long-term relationship. But some of you are really truly being asked to evaluate where you are. And if your boundaries are not aligned with this Two of Pentacles, right? If your partner is not in the space where they feel safe, if you're not in a space where you feel safe, if you can't verbalize what you need to without feeling attacked or without feeling resentment or without feeling, ooh, I get an air of narcissism on the other side, y'all. And I hate to say that, but some of you are dealing with people who have narcissistic behaviors. They are breadcrumbing. They are love bombing. They are doing all of the things, right, that are making it seem like they love you and they want to be there. And it may not be this happy family energy that you think you're going into that they are portraying. Pay attention. Pay attention to where they feel like they are. What are they giving you? Actions speak louder than words. And that is truly a Leo thing more than any of the other signs that I can say that I read for, relate to. I am a Cancer. I am right before the Leo. But when I tell you, Leos are about the action. They are protectors. They are like the most stable and accomplished beings of like the zodiac. And so when I say that, this is stability and love and sureness. For like surety is something that you deserve and you need here. So if you don't feel you're receiving that, stop, breathe, and reevaluate for your own self-worth and confidence, because that is what you deserve. Okay. I was kind of moving the pendulum over a couple different oracle decks, and I got two that really resonated and stood out and where the pendulum just went crazy. So I am going to say Heart of the Moment. Now, the first thing I started out, you guys, is I said you have 10 cards here. 10 is about things coming full circle. Okay. Heart of the Moment. And 6 + 1 is 7. 7 is about, in a lot of ways, it's about moving forward. It is about the hesitation before moving forward. So I don't know why, but Spirit spoke that loud, like to speak to the hesitation before moving forward. So this period of where you guys are kind of in this space of you don't know and you don't know what's happening, it's on purpose for somebody, and I feel like it's more you, Leo, to evaluate what is happening and why the true reasons of it are actually happening. Heart of the Moment is about you entering a time of your life where past and future are colliding. In this present moment, you have the powerful opportunity to decide how you wish to continue in a certain pattern of relating or not. This may mean leaving a relationship or starting a new one. But even if you cannot make the decision with peace in your heart, you can still partake of the heart of this moment and decide how you shall choose to be. Will you speak? Will you choose to let go of shame and criticism, of judgment and anxiety, of loss and despair, and just be with what your own heart knows now? Will you choose in this moment to trust yourself, even if that trust says you have to wait a while longer before you can make a more long-term decision? This is a time when you can alter your future, stepping into relationship with another, with the divine, and with yourself in a new way. Even the smallest choice for love is a step in the best direction. You have the heart of the divine within you. It's not too hard for you to choose love. Let go of the people who want you to choose jealousy or fear or doubt. Their games are not nearly as fun. Choose love, and who knows, maybe they'll join your party instead. This is about you choosing you holding your boundaries, you being in a space where you need to do what's best for you. And if they choose to fucking participate, then they choose. And if they don't, guess what? You're going to move on without them. It is what it is. It's not about them anymore. Spirit is saying for a lot of you, this whole long-term 3, 5, 7 years has been you invested in it, giving everything you can, pouring out the cup, pouring out the cup, pouring out the cup. And the only person being the recipient of that is your partner. Where is your importance? Where is your love? Where is your, space in their life where you see you are a priority and they are putting you first? That is the lack here, right? They keep giving you their heart for the moment and you keep accepting it as long term. You need to do something different. It's time to do something different. Okay. Last card here. We're going to do a full moon oracle because that's what Spirit told me to do. You guys get 2 oracle cards today. None of my other readings have gotten 2 oracle cards. Purity. Purity. I'm not even going to go to the book for this, and I'm going to tell you why. Because one of the things I know is with Leos, you guys operate with a heart of purity. Okay? I have rarely, and I know a lot of people and a lot of signs that I've been reading a long time, I rarely met any Leos that operate out of anything other than a pure heart. Spirit is saying with this purity card, you deserve what you're giving. And I'm going to say it again because Spirit says I need to repeat it because you need to understand, breathe in, and comprehend that you deserve what you give. You deserve what you give. If you are giving everything, pouring out everything in this Ace of Cups that you are, and you are getting nothing in return, let it go. I don't care how long it's been. I don't care 3 years, 5 years, 7 years. I don't care what the fuck you're attached to. You need to let it go because it is not serving you. It is time to move on. You deserve everything that you are giving. I'm going to drop mic, y'all, and leave it there. I absolutely love you all. I hope that this helps at least one, or at least, just at one good soul. I hope this helps you. I love you and I want the best for you, and I want you to do the work and the evaluation so you can be in a better space and get all of the love that you deserve. Okay, Leos, I adore you and I thank you so much for listening and watching, and I hope to see you next time. I'll see you in April. Have a great one.